Hi, I'm Sam from Rick Jones Pianos, and we're here with a piano we don't see all that often. It's a Charles Walter Studio, specifically the model 1500. Very much an American piano made in Indiana, if I remember correctly. It's a 45-inch studio upright, built in 1983, in this definitely stunning oak finish. We don't get many oak finished pianos in here. This one's not a bright stained oak as we sometimes see. Like I think there's a Yamaha right behind me that's a little bit brighter. This is more of a darker stained oak, or maybe an antique oak is what I think some furniture companies will call it. Nice traditional finish. This does have the institutional style cabinet. The Shure console piano had the same internal scale design, but had a furniture style cabinet. But this one, very clean lines, has double casters so that you can move it around very easily in a studio, like a chorus practice room. They deliberately made these pianos tall enough to get you a good sound, and with this very large music desk I might add, so you can spread a whole bunch of sheet music all at once, but short enough so if someone is looking at a instrumental ensemble or a vocal ensemble, they can look over the piano and sort of direct if they need to from the piano, or look at the one who is directing, the conductor. A very functional piano. Now this is a piano, I believe, which we sold some time ago to a customer of ours. They eventually took advantage of our trade-up guarantee. So with this piano, like anything else that we sell here, we have a 10-year warranty, all parts and labor, and a 100% lifetime trade-up guarantee, which you can take advantage of if you make sure the piano's in tune twice a year by a professional technician and you keep it away from extremes of humidity. That's what these people did with the price they paid however many years ago and upgraded to another piano from us at a higher price. All they had to do was pay the difference between the two pianos' prices. We're more than confident this piano will last at least for the 10 years of the warranty if you take care of it. Walters are very well built pianos, not so well known around where we are in Maryland near Washington DC, but certainly quite beloved in the middle of the country, in the Midwest and sort of Ohio westward. Definitely a very solidly built piano. And a relatively small piano, but very responsive and certainly with a lot of power. I'll rate the tone, I guess, a 5 on the scale from 1 to 10, but it's certainly capable of sounding very warm and soft if you want it to. The left pedal, I noticed, was unusually capable of making the piano sound quite soft. On an upright piano, on all upright pianos, the left pedal just moves the hammers closer to the strings, and it's not as profound of a difference in tone as you get with a grand piano, which is actually able to move the hammers over all a little bit so that you're only striking 2 strings at once. That's not possible in an upright, because then in the bass the hammers will strike the next note and it will not sound good. But on this Walter, I haven't confirmed it by looking on the inside, but I suspect just by playing it that the way they've engineered it allows for a really substantial difference in sound that you get with the left pedal. And I think it's just one little detail which, in my opinion, gives a good impression for how well the piano overall is engineered. It's a very well-designed piano. Honestly exceeds my expectations, because it looks like just any other old American studio upright, like a Baldwin Hamilton, an Everett Studio, 1100 Studio, or the old Steinway 1098 too. But really, a lot of nice details they've included in the design of this piano like that, which really, I think, make it stand out. And I should note also that it does have a middle pedal, its original bench, matching, good condition. Again, not perfect, but we've touched up the finish on both the piano and the bench. And it opens up the store sheet music. There's even an old piano tuning contact, no area code, from Illinois. So I guess whoever owned this piano originally lived in Illinois and perhaps moved around here. It's probably how we acquired it later on before selling it and having it traded back to us. So really a nice little piano. So as I said, 5 for the tone. The touch is just a tiny bit on the light side. Still very responsive and very smooth, but not hard touch by any means. I would rate it a 4 on a scale from 1 to 10, from light to firm. It's 5 is a neutral touch. This is a little bit easier, but it's still very responsive to subtleties, and particularly in soft playing. I'm always quite pleasantly surprised with how capable these pianos are. And there's just one other thing I might mention. I played the piano in the video with the little lid prop here, with the lid propped open. You don't have to do that, and this does sort of lock closed if you want to just have this flat and put a whole bunch of sheet music on it. But it's an option that you can take. Walter decided to include a little lid prop there if you wanted to get more sound out of the piano. So definitely stop by, try this out for yourself. It's a really wonderful little piano that you don't get very often, but if you can't make it, you can always send us an email or give us a phone call if you have any questions. Thanks.